I first got into birds when I was in high school. I started volunteering for a wild bird rehabilitation center. When I was in college, I realized that I could actually study birds for a living, and that was, I think, probably the most amazing realization of my life. I was doing research with Susan Elvin, who I'd met through Columbia University. That was how I first got acquainted with the birds out here. And for the last 6 years, I've had the chance to research the birds here in New York Harbor. Now I live in Ithaca, New York, and I still come down here 1 or 2 days out of the week in the summers just to have the opportunity to be out on these islands. Both Hoffman and Swinburne are man-made islands, originally constructed for housing immigrants with contagious diseases. They are off limits to the public because they are protected by the National Park Service for the sake of the birds that breed here. There are a group of birds that we call colonial water birds because they tend to nest in large colonies. Colonial water birds vary from gulls and cormorants to egrets, ibis, and herons. New York City Audubon has been monitoring what we call the harbor herons community for almost 30 years now, which means that every year we come out to a suite of islands in New York Harbor and we count the number of birds that are nesting here, every species of colonial water bird that we can find. These birds are just the most charismatic, beautiful birds, I think, in all of biology. It's absolutely incredible that all of these birds can survive and thrive and breed in one of the most populous cities in the country. And one of the amazing things about this city is the biodiversity that we have, especially when you think about the birds. So I am absolutely convinced that I have the best job in the world. I can't imagine a better job. It can be really strenuous and time-consuming, but the opportunity to get to experience these kinds of habitats, to see these birds doing what they do, it's worth every hour in the car and every bumpy boat ride.